Have your attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
My bracket's busted, and so is your wife. It's Studio Sports with Boomer Sooner Corey. The second mile's most wanted, Big Dan. And 10 years running, Lehigh Valley's most influential man. It wouldn't be what it is without him, Big Mike. And I'm down with the clown till I'm buried dead in the ground. It's Davey Dynamite!
One take Dave. One take Dave.
Not bad. That was not four takes. That was not four takes.
That was good for your first take.
Yeah.
Home
feel
run,
fresh.
Bob.
Happy
I don't know how you do it.
316, everybody.
Yo,
What?
What?
God bless.
What?
The Texas Rattlesnake.
What?
Yeah.
And the greatest to ever do it in the squared circle. Stone Cold Steve Austin, stunning Steve Williams.
The greatest.
He's the greatest.
Pull the mic in.
Yes.
You're good.
Greatest to do it.
Greatest.
Wow.
I know. That's
my all-time favorite. He had Sable. What a gal.
I know.
Didn't.
I yelled, oh no, it was Deborah. Deborah, who I yelled, let's see your puppies in front of my parents when we were at Stabler.
Yeah, that's right. I
And
forgot there was tits
11
involved.
years old.
Yeah.
It shocked my parents because I sat quiet the whole time and then yelled, show us your puppies.
I remember my dad coming in when, because like that was such a big era where like it was groups of us watching TV wrestling
yeah.
together,
Yeah,
and we'd beat the shit out of each other as, I guess, almost adults. And I remember like this, they pushed such sexuality at that time. I remember my dad being like, "This is on TV."
Yeah.
It was fun. That was the Attitude Era they
Attitude
called
Era.
it. Yeah, nothing beats that. Nothing.
No.
The only thing that comes close is when WCW took over with the NWO, and there
No,
was
but
like,
that was the same time.
was it the same
Yeah.
time when it
yeah,
went back
yeah.
and forth?
Yep.
Yeah, so
That was the
there
Monday
was
Night
never,
Wars.
never a better, whether it was 1 to 3 years of wrestling. That was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, it was
awesome.
It was the greatest.
Sting in the rafters,
Yeah.
fucking NWO, and then
Owen Hart in
Stone
the
Cold,
rafters.
and The Rock was getting his fucking stride there too. Yeah, rest in power.
Yeah.
Rest in power. Little known fact, we watched that pay-per-view at my house, and Owen Hart came out, and I probably told this story on here before, and Josh said, fuck that guy, I hope he dies, and then he died that night, and like Josh was like haunted by it for a little bit, where he
Good.
thought like the ghost of Owen Hart was in his bedroom.
Yeah.
Did they get his
we
probably
never
was.
we never told him like, no, that isn't. We're like, no, he's haunting you.
Yeah.
But yeah, he wished death on him, and then he died.
Did they get his funeral at Red
They
Bull?
did. They picked it up.
Oh,
They
that
came
good.
from Canada.
Yeah, cool.
Joe gave him
Oh.
a discount.
Way to go, eh? Well,
It was a great time in wrestling.
Yeah.
But it can't beat like the Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant era for me.
For
I think,
you.
I,
For you,
I
maybe.
think it's because I'm a lot older than you.
Yeah.
But people of
I went through both.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's different. It's different.
For me, it's like, is Babe Ruth really the best baseball player of all time? Probably not. But he was just
He's
that
no
much.
Chase Utley.
He was what? He was just that much better at the time, and it's become a mythological figure.
Yeah.
So for me,
He's hitting homers
yes.
off plumbers.
right? Exactly. For me as a kid, like Andre the Giant, the characters were better. So you're talking about like Stone Cold. What? No.
What?
oh, yeah, sorry. What?
But the characters of the Iron Sheik and like the
Coco Beware,
yeah,
Tatanka.
yeah, the Bolsheviks, because you had like the Cold War going
Yeah,
on. Like
yeah.
the costumes and characters.
Who was it?
were just-
The dude with the Komodo dragon, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat,
Yeah.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Yeah.
Yeah, but those were all
who's
for you. We had
Jimmy
X-Pac.
Superfly Snuka? He
I had
he
both.
murdered someone.
You know what I mean?
think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
murdered
yeah,
his
Like
wife.
Allentown. Or
Oh
something,
yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Didn't that happen like Allentown?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
it
think he's
did.
still in
Yeah.
rest in piss.
Whoa.
Rest in prison. Doing life. Rest in prison's nice.
Yeah, it is. That's the third one. Even if you're dead, rest in prison.
I don't think he is dead. I think he's doing serious jail
Yeah,
time
no,
for
yeah.
murdering his
Hard
wife.
time.
Yeah, hard time. Hard time.
They're gone till November. All right,
No, that was good. Who was that?
Wycliffe
Wycliffe
reference.
Jean.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Wow.
My bracket is
Big time.
blown up already. Looks like I had Arizona going to the Elite Eight,
Ooh.
Virginia to the Sweet 16.
Good.
Thank God, Roll Tide. They're going to go all the way for me.
I mean, unless that guy goes to jail.
Who?
Their
Brandon
best
Miller.
player.
Oh, really? What'd he do?
Well, he didn't kill anybody, but didn't he supply the gun, or what's that story?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
While you're
All right,
looking,
okay.
rest in prison.
Yeah, it was something like he had the gun, he gave it to the guy who ended up killing a girl. and-
Yeah. So
Who's that guy where he's like, look, dude, fuck my girlfriend. You got a gun? Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Done with her.
Not do you want to talk about it and get a beer? He's
Yeah.
like, nah, fuck her, dude.
Right.
Fuck her. Here's a gun.
Yeah. It's great. It's
Yeah.
kind of like the defensive tackle out of Georgia.
who is now he can't even get through his own position drills because he put on a whole bunch of weight.
Well, because he's
yeah.
probably stressed out.
Well,
because
yeah,
they
stress
killed,
eating.
He did a
killed
Fast and the
someone.
Furious.
Yeah.
And they killed somebody.
oh, his family.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they were
So what do you
racing after after Georgia won the national championship. They were doing.
I haven't really
races.
heard about that
Fast and
since,
Furious
who
races.
did that? Hogan's son.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nick Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would've been- he would've been-
That's your idol? The father of a...
What, you gonna talk
Yeah.
Philly sports? You want to talk?
If there's anything
Jerome
I want
Brown?
to say.
You want to talk Jerome Brown?
Yeah.
Let's talk Andy Reid and his two sons.
Oh man.
Wow, this
Yeah.
is going off the rails
Yeah,
quick.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
But yeah, so ESPN says the Alabama star Brandon Miller delivered a gun used in shooting.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
But he's really good. He'll probably
maybe-
go top 5 in the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So is he
Two kinds of shooting:
Postmates?
basketball shooting, gun shooting.
Right.
Good at both.
Yeah, good.
at
Hey, Roll Tide.
Yeah.
Roll,
dual.
damn
That's what they
Tide.
called the kids call that dual threat.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like the threat part, too.
See, that plays.
Yes,
yeah,
it
rest,
is.
rest in prison.
Yeah,
Yeah, rest in prison.
after the national championship. I just want to win something in this fucking.
So thanks to parent-teacher conferences, we're now on. We've got some games already happening.
Yes. Yeah.
Big upsets. Furman over Virginia.
Yeah, that last play was bananas when the Virginia guy just threw it up in the air to get rid of it because he was going to get a 10-second violation anyway. But or is it 8? Is it 8 in college now? 8
Is it?
seconds you got to get
Nah, I'm
across.
out of the loop.
I know in the NBA it's 8 seconds, but it might still be 10 in college. But he wasn't going to get it across, so he just kind of whipped it up, and there was nobody on his team over there. Furman guy grabbed it, threw it over. They were down 2. Guy took a 3 for the win. Hit it. It was great. And feel bad for that Virginia guy, kind of. But I think the Virginia guy that made the turnover has been there for 9 years.
Oh, really?
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Super senior.
Yeah, he's like a Drew Timmy for
Okay.
Gonzaga.
That's the other thing.
there
In case my wife's listening, she hates it. The COVID year, so everybody's breaking all these records now.
Yeah,
because you're
'cause-
playing a 5th year.
Right.
Nobody gets to
Oh,
right.
okay.
So you played.
Yeah, up until the national championship.
well,
and
they're
then
getting a 6th year because there's always been 5th year seniors.
Yeah,
But now
yeah,
you're
yeah,
even
yeah.
getting an extra year because of the COVID year. Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of times, well, the thing is, if you're like a 5th year senior, you probably redshirted and you didn't play a year.
Right.
But now, if you're good, and you come in and play as a freshman, and you played in 2019, 2020, 2020 doesn't count because of COVID. So then you get 21, 22, and 23. So you didn't have to redshirt and sit out a year. You straight play 5 years. So they're breaking records because they have an entire extra season.
Oh, so everything counted from 2020.
Everything counted except for your eligibility.
Right.
Okay.
So you just get to play an extra year.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah, that's and that's for all college sports.
yeah, everything in
Yeah.
2020, your eligibility did not count.
Even college football.
Sure. Oh yeah.
All right. Did not know that. That might explain why Furman is doing so well.
They just play the right way. That's why they win. People like saying that.
Yeah.
They play the right way.
Yeah, well, I was listening.
A lot of bounce passes. They make a lot of bounce passes.
Full heart.
I was listening to 97.5, and the one guy was just kept yelling that they don't play basketball right.
Who?
He was, I think, talking about Virginia and
Is that
Furman.
Chris the prize freak?
No, it was not Chris Line the prize freak. I wish it was.
Quick update, Studio Sports Betting. We got 3 goals in the first 3 minutes of the game tonight. So we took 6.5 over. We got
All right.
3 goals in 3 minutes. Go Panthers.
So you guys bet again?
What is
No,
hilarious
not
to me?
tonight. Well, I didn't tonight.
Depending upon who's listening, yeah, I bet every night.
Yeah.
Gotta pay those electric bills.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
They don't pay themselves.
Yeah.
Now, I don't watch much hockey, but you guys have been talking about hockey bets, and you consistently take overs in a
I know.
sport there that people usually didn't used to score. Mm-hmm. And now apparently they score like 8 goals a game.
They do.
Yeah, it's
Good
like
Lord.
traditionally. That's I was afraid when we made that bet a couple Saturdays ago. I'm like,
We cashed it.
yeah, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
oh we crushed it. We were 2 for 3 because the third one got canceled.
So it's 2 for 2. That's a
Yeah,
push. You get
yeah.
your money back. Yeah. Studio. Yeah.
Yeah, we're even.
Giddy
We
up.
got big winning for us.
Yeah,
we got
you got-
another Saturday night
yeah.
special coming up this week. Mike, you got?
I would have
any,
lost.
What do you have for the fights this week? For the Saturday night special.
There's a bunch of stuff going on. It's a big card. It's over in the O2 Center in London.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Das ist guten. The London. It's Leon Edwards, Kamaru Usman 2. I think they fought 3 times, but Usman pretty much beat the shit out of him for 4 rounds, and then in the 5th round, Leon Edwards caught him with a head kick and like knocked him, flatlined him, KO'd.
Okay.
So that is the rematch. It is in Leon Edwards' home court. So Usman's kind of coming in like, I don't know. There's a lot to this because he was like flatlined, like to be knocked out, unconscious,
the fuck out?
snoring.
Yeah.
Like he told the story on Rogan that he was winning the fight. He thought he needed to coast, and then he woke up in an ambulance. Like he does not
Holy
remember.
shit.
He
It's
doesn't
like Nikki Sixx, right?
Yeah. He doesn't remember like the fight ending. He doesn't remember like the whole interactions. Like 20 minutes. 30 minutes go by from the kick, and then he's just like in an ambulance, and he's like, "How did that go?" And they were like, "Not good for you, bud."
Did they have to kickstart his heart?
That's a great fucking song. So there's that. I don't know. I usually have a pick on that, and I'm usually emotionally invested. I want Leon Edwards to win because I just think that like Leon Edwards was ignored for a very long time in the sport, and nobody wanted to fight him, but he kept winning. And then when Usman had to fight him, I think Usman thought he was just gonna like breeze through him. So like I want him to win in the sense of I've seen Usman fight everybody,
Yeah.
but McGregor is already saying that if he wins his fight, he wants the winner of that for the belt. So I don't know, but that division is kind of like weird right now. So
Yeah.
I don't know who I would place a bet on that. I would probably take the underdog in that, which would probably be Leon Edwards, just because I think Leon Edwards can beat him again. Because I do think that Usman is on his way out. Like mentally, I think he already he went into that fight thinking he was going to retire and like be the GOAT. And then he got knocked unconscious. So like he has to come back from that, and then like
Has he fought since?
no, neither of them have fought since that fight. So they're
And when was that first fight?
probably last year. I mean, it's not a lot of time in between, but enough time. It was enough of a medical suspension. And then I believe the co-main is Justin Gaethje, I would bet on the Justin Gaethje fight, taking Justin Gaethje, but I don't think there's money to win there. Like the more I keep dabbling in this, like I almost downloaded DraftKings, and then Moser told me that like if you take when they're like, hey, if you get $5 and we'll give you $150, Moser, and I don't know if this is true, but Moser told me if you lose after they give you money, you owe that money that they gave you. You only get that money if you win.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, that's fucked up, and definitely what they don't push on TV.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like,
Wait, what is it?
he was saying that like where they're like, hey, if you bet $5, you get 150, and then if you spend that money and you lose your bet, you owe that money. The only way you get that money is if you win, which I don't know if that's true or not.
No, it's never been my experience.
No, they
Update.
give
Well,
it
then
to you.
fill me in on it.
While you
Fill
were
me in on
talking,
it.
we had 2 more goals. So now we got 5 goals in the first 6 minutes tonight.
Holy
so we got
shit.
all we need is 2
That'll
more
cash.
to. We might cash this in the first period.
See, I don't understand gambling at all. But I backed when Mose told me that, I backed out of it, and he was like,
No,
"Look,
so-
he's like, there's a lot of shit they don't tell you
You get
with."
it in credits.
Yeah,
You can't cash it out.
And you get it in credits. And what is unfortunate, or I think sucks, is so you put $5 up,
Yeah.
and you get $150 in credits.
Yeah.
So what you get is 6 $25 bets.
Yep.
So it's not like you could say, and you know, if your bet doesn't hit, okay, nothing happens. Your credit goes into the win. And if you do hit, now it's a free credit. So if something is plus 100, it's almost like a 50-50 chance. You put $25 up to win 25 plus 100. So if you use a free bet, $25, you get 25, but that 25 free bet doesn't go in your pocket. So normally, like if I put $50 on this game tonight, I'm going to put $50 up, I'm going to win $50, and then I get 100.
Okay.
Now, it just turns your credit into a nothingness, but you would win the 25 if it was plus.
Yeah,
100.
he didn't explain it wrong to me. I'm a moron. Moser definitely knew what he was talking about.
Yeah,
I completely misunderstood it. Like Moser was not wrong. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, no, but like because I was like, oh yeah, like I'll put $5, I'll get $150, and then I'll throw $150 on Notre Dame to win.
Yeah,
and because it's like
you'll lose that.
Yeah, No, I'm all in on Marcus Freeman. But anyway,
okay.
So I was like, yeah, I mean, it's free money. I'll throw $150 on the Irish, whatever, they cash, and now I'm good. But it's like, no, you have to do 6 bets.
Yeah, he was like that's what he was explaining to me, where he was like, because I was going to go in on it with Tim, and then we were going to put in and then have extra money, and then I was going to take Bo Nichols, Zevenchenko, and John Jones. Well, Zevenchenko was like wildly upsetted and it shouldn't have happened the way it did. She got choked out. So I would have lost everything we would have put in, and I'm glad I misunderstood Mose and didn't bet, because I'm so wrong with UFC betting. Like, I've already decided who I want and then picked the other people and won money. Like, I just bet against myself and I win. Like, when we're down here and everyone's like, hey, like, what do you pick? If you want to win money, pick again. Like, that's how much I lose. That's how wrong I am.
Okay, so you're going with Edwards this weekend, and I'll go with Usman.
I don't know. For
$23 for the Saturday night special $69 bet.
That one is so evened out. I mean, the Gaethje one is too. I don't think it's a good. I don't know. I mean, it probably is a good betting card. I think at this point you would go by like the line and like bet it accordingly to numbers, not by fighters. Like, I think those fights can go either way. I don't know. I think betting on fighting is way different than betting on like football or hockey or I think it's for me it's
too many variables.
We got 6 goals in 8 minutes. It's 3-3. This is incredible.
I love how
what a goal fest.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What my picks are is, just so we can have a baseline of me always being wrong, is I'm gonna take Gaethje and I'm gonna take Edwards, and those are my picks.
Okay, so I'll bet one of those, but
absolutely take the opposite of what I'm betting.
Okay.
But fighting's crazy. Like, they're one shot and the whole fucking thing's over.
It's the bump and grind method.
Yeah.
His mind's telling him no,
but my body
is telling me yes.
So you got to figure out which one's right.
Is he still in prison?
Oh, of course.
Rest in prison.
You can't pee on people.
But
he's like,
if you could ever rest in piss and prison,
rest
that's the
in
guy.
pee-pee.
That's a guy. That's the guy.
Yeah, and rest in paradise.
Well,
I mean,
all right.
He's got great songs.
He killed Aaliyah.
Yeah, so
he did.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
So the fights this weekend, they lost a couple of major. Paddy Pimblett, who is like a huge star for England.
Yeah.
He's out for injury, but like, this is like a big card for over there. So it'll be fun. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna be in Philly.
A little gambling
wasted
lesson for everybody out there. So I'm looking at Leon Edwards is plus 195.
So what does that mean?
That's what we're going to explain. So Leon Edwards is plus 195. Usman is minus 250. So if you're plus, you put $100 up. Everything goes in increments of 100. So Leon Edwards, you put 100 up plus 195 means you win 195. You put up 100, you win 195, so you would then bring home 295, your original bet, plus the 195.
Okay.
So bad that I'm learning this.
Usman, Usman is minus 250, so that's a heavy favorite. That means, again, by 100, you would have to put up 250 to win 100 because it's minus.
Yeah, I'm taking Edwards.
Yeah.
Absolutely taking Edwards.
Right.
I think he upsets him.
So if
again.
you put up 100, you would win like $35.
That's why I wasn't winning any money because I was taking the favorites with Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, you're still winning $35. I guess you're just
Sure.
winning 190.
Now, if you
But
think
if
all
you
the favorites
lose
are going to win,
$195, you know,
right?
Yeah,
you're not putting up 30.
Or
Yeah, I would
if
lose.
you go into a card thinking all the favorites are going to win, you can put all of those into a
Yes,
parlay.
yeah. The
Yeah.
one dude took so many parlays, he put up $5 and won $600,000 on that last. He won $600,000.
Yeah,
on
now
that
that was
last
probably
UFC
like
card.
a 30, a 30-leg parlay or
But
something.
I mean, it was wild. Like he picked like this
Everything.
person choked some. Like it was all
Yeah.
like a technical. I mean, I'm sure it was just all shit in the wind.
Yeah.
That's a phrase I made up.
Yeah.
There's guys that do NBA every night, and they'll pick like 3 games, and they'll pick the first person to score
Yep.
in each game, and they'll put like $5 down, and they'll win $1,000. All 3 of
really?
those guys will be the first person to score in those games.
Yeah,
and they'll win like $1,000.
Holy shit.
But they do it every night. They just pick 3 guys every night for $5. It's like
Yeah.
their lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Okay,
And,
yeah.
occasionally they win it.
Yeah, because I mean, that guy who put up $5 on that UFC card. I mean, well, first of all, him winning that, like, that's probably gone in a year. Like, he's going to try and do that again. And,
Right.
like,
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
he's
Yeah,
not
but it's
gonna-
$5, so it's
Yeah.
like whatever.
Yeah.
that's why I feel like in a year, like that money's gone because like he's the guy who's like, oh, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, it's another $5. It's another $5.
Right, because just like anything else, when you hit,
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's
He's the
five-
guy running around the casino just putting quarters in.
Yeah.
Even if you hit like not $600,000 or whatever, even if you hit for $500, that now you're going to chase that
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's what they want you to do because then
Yeah.
that's how they get people to start spending all their money on gambling and your fucking debit card's connected to a fucking app and then it's just a decision you make with your thumb and
And you want an Italian horn. How bad do you want
it's
it? Bad?
crazy. I mean, because what you used to do is have to go to like a specific place and like get a ticket. Like, because I went with
10 minutes left in the period, and we cashed.
Already cashed.
It's 4-3 Florida. The guy for Montreal, for the Florida's goalie, Bobrovsky or whatever.
Bob.
Yeah, sure.
He used to play for the Flyers.
He has seen 3 shots on goal today. He
Let
hasn't
them
saved
all
one.
by.
He hasn't saved one.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Hey,
goal.
good for
Yeah.
you. Good
yeah,
for
we
you.
cashed.
We'll take it.
You know what
That's
would
Studio
be
Sports
fun?
with $2 signs, baby.
Yeah, hell
That's
yeah.
that's Studio Bet.
There you
This
go.
is what's giving me an idea.
I do not want to be held. Any listeners that become degenerate gamblers,
Yeah.
I in no way am.
Well, we
if
don't want you
anyone's listening to
listening,
this,
'cause we
they're
only bet with
already a
winners.
degenerate
That's true.
gambler.
Yeah.
We have no base of like good people. Like they're
That's okay. Yeah.
already scumbags listening to this show. What I was thinking would be fun, and we won't do it right away. We'll wait a little bit, but because this is fun getting the play-by-play by Dan, is if the 4 of us put money on something and bet, and then did a show and watched it live on a TV.
Oh yeah.
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 A lot of
Yeah.
cars
Well,
like
that-
that.
Yeah. I like the betting angle because like it brings the audience back. Because
Yeah.
like if you really pay attention to what's going on, is like one of us can seriously have a problem because we're explaining gambling, and I'm not saying it's any of you. It's most likely going to be me.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
You want more gold teeth.
no, I just I never in my life wanted to understand gambling because I know how my drinking is and I know how I am, and I'm sure how a lot of you see. I'm just go. The fact that I'm like, hey, we should bet live.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
record
Yeah.
it. Like,
We got to do hockey because hockey's the fun one I think to bet.
I'm
'Cause,
not
like,
picking what we bet on. We are not doing
yeah.
fights.
Well,
We are not doing
basketball
fights.
just
Boxing
is
maybe.
a long draw.
Basketball can get really hairy towards the end.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But hockey's
What
so
about
much
soccer?
Fun 'cause
How's
the-
soccer to bet on?
Soccer
Well,
would be fun.
It's fine,
because
but
of the
there's not
goals.
enough goals really to.
Yeah.
I mean,
The problem with hockey is it's just me sitting with my phone because I have YouTube TV, and unless you have the NHL package or ESPN Plus, there's not really any games on TV.
I got,
so that's what's tough.
we can steal some shit with what I got down here.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Next time we'll bet some hockey.
Yeah, no, like I'll check with the thing that I have. It's Beast TV.
he didn't
so-
really mean steal. He's really
Yeah, well, he pays
Allegedly.
He pays
Alle-
double.
yeah,
He
yeah,
pays
yeah.
gonna
double.
subscribe.
I'm-
There's-
Pays double.
But I'm just saying is
No stealing.
I think there's a way we could watch it. You know.
I always like the play-by-play because my favorite studio sports moment, JCE moment, was 73-67. The Sixers are pissed.
Oh yeah, when
yeah.
Corey was on his phone.
He was my inspiration for
I think
the
that was like
play-by-play.
that was like the Horford year, I think, where it's just
Unbelievable.
fucking awful basketball every night.
Panthers scored
That was down
again,
here, right?
5-3.
Yeah.
8 goals.
Because we were like doing a
the first
podcast,
period.
and then you heard,
Bucks,
"Fuck
Dan.
the Sixers."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be fun. I mean, we could get into boxing. You know what we should do, and it's coming up, is we could do the fucking Tank and Garcia fight. I think that's going to be... first of all, I think boxing's coming back, and unfortunately, if you don't like it, or in my opinion, Jake Paul brought boxing back.
Yeah, whatever.
yeah,
That's
sure.
fine. Fair enough.
He brought an audience to it, and then now promotions are now... Like, I watched an interview on Ariel Helwani where now Showtime... Like, if Mayweather was involved with Tank... this Tank and Garcia fight would not be happening at all. But because they're now in an era where they're like, hey, we can bring social media into this, and like now, like Showtime and other boxing things are working together, and there's like now clauses where like, I think Showtime's putting it on, but if Garcia wins, then what is it? What's his face? Something boy,
Don King?
Golden Boy. So Golden Boy, like they have like contracts. All right, well if Garcia wins, then Golden Boy gets the promotion, and they put it on, and like. It was a really interesting interview where it was like the first time where boxing being open to like working with each other, because the worst thing about boxing is they always fucked up, and like you didn't get like the fact that there's two guys who are undefeated in their absolute prime. Like if Mayweather had control of Tank still, we would never see this Garcia fight. And I'm like, yo, this is a fun fight. These kids are young. They're talking shit to each other. Somebody's getting knocked out. I do not. So like that would be fun to get like
And
a
when is that?
pay-per-view. It's coming up. I think it's April.
Yeah.
Maybe even sooner, because and the pressers are good. Like they're talking shit on each other.
Okay.
Like talking, it's fun. And I don't know. Garcia's long and rangy, and Tank's been knocking fucking people out. Like it's legit. Like it would be fun to like watch that.
And have
And bet on
60,
it.
I would put a full 69 on it.
Oh, jeez.
Heyo.
How
Do
would we?
one. Just do one.
Sure about that?
One Saturday night special.
A full 69.
Yeah.
That's like
That's
how
only-
would we
that's-
bet then? Like you know what I mean? Like would we?
I'd bet $69 on either Tank or Garcia.
Yeah.
But I'm saying is, do we go collectively as a group and like put it in as like one big pot?
Yeah.
And go heavier on it.
Sure.
I mean, we could.
I mean, everybody.
Dan
throws it.
gambles and he's like, yes, we put more money on.
Yeah. Well, my
They like everybody. The greatest quote I ever heard was, "The less you bet, the more you lose when you win."
Yeah. Do you bet, Corey?
okay.
I used to.
Yeah.
I haven't for.
So what is your opinion? Do we go all in and
I
we
haven't
each?
for a while.
I'm in on Dan. Let's put the pot up.
What I kind of like to sprinkle. Like
sprinkle.
on Super Bowl, I will put it on like weird prop bets and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Heads.
sprinkle it around.
I like to find out when my kids are going to take their checks into the Nazareth food services, so they
For a
can buy
hoagie
their
sale.
for their no, just like their regular lunches,
Yeah.
and I take those and I gamble with that.
you
So
go.
I just- yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like lunch this week or not, you know?
Yeah, well, it's peanut butter and jelly tomorrow. So.
Yeah. You're going to take your
Ants
lunch.
on a log
But-
all week, kids.
So
But the Panthers are scoring goals left and right, so guess what? You're going to
There
have
you go.
lunch next week.
It's not gambling if you win all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
did you see? Speaking of WWE and gambling, did you see WWE is lobbying to have gambling on their events,
so
which are
weird.
scripted?
That's so weird.
It's like the NFL.
There's way too
Well,
many
yeah. I
Right.
guess you're not fucking wrong. You're not wrong.
So I guess what they're gonna
yeah.
do is they're gonna only certain people are gonna know before, because right now I guess
There's no way
everybody
that's
knows,
not leaked.
right. Well, that's
Yeah, but like,
I guess they've come to the conclusion that they're going to make it so only like Vince and the two guys and the writer and the two guys involved in the match know who's going to
okay.
win.
Yeah, I mean,
That's so
fair enough, but
crazy,
it's
yeah.
still
I think it's a
people-
bad idea, but
people could just be,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
like
I
the
know, I love
writer
it.
and the two wrestlers
Yeah.
could be like, hey, Dad, you want to make a couple 100,000? Bet this.
Right.
You know, like,
the only thing is bets like that are tracked. So like if somebody bets $3 million on I don't know wrestlers anymore, but
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Cody
Good
Rhodes.
one,
Nice
yeah.
pull.
So they
Doth the
put
road to fun.
$3 million on Cody Rhodes. Are like, well, who the fuck is that? Like, how did he know? Like,
Yes.
so I don't know. it'd be hard to get away with.
I'm into it. I take all those dumb rednecks money. Take them all because they're like they believe that. You know what I mean? Like, there's like
It's real,
there's
Mike.
like 65% of that audience that still thinks that that's real.
It is.
Let them spend
They put
all
their
their
bodies
money.
on the line.
Let them lose their trailers. I'm in for that horrible white trash to go even further white trash and be poor white trash. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Oh, okay.
Bring it on.
That's
High
next.
horse,
Bring it on.
Mr. Octagon.
You look at the evolution,
Why don't you spend
right?
some time in the
Like,
squared circle and see how you fare?
Hey,
we started the podcast explaining odds, and now he's at the point where he wants to ruin people's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's in now.
He just gave,
well, I mean, if you really,
it's great. No, I'm
changed.
happy.
if you
changed.
really look at who's betting on that,
Sure.
it's not sports people. It would be people who are emotionally invested into a story. So, like, they'd be like, "Yeah, take my money." They're the same people
story
paying
that's not
$95
real.
for an orange finger for fucking Hulk Hogan. Like, take those
Yeah, but
people's
that's
money.
a collector's item.
All I'm
Like,
saying
that's
is
a memory.
All I'm saying is I don't
collector's
think
item.
that anyone here would actually bet on
What?
that. But the people
What?
who would bet on that, take their money. Take their money.
Okay, then
you know?
take my money.
Take the money. It's the same thing as people doing cocaine, and it's being cut with things, and you're gonna die doing it. Go ahead, take their money.
Yeah,
bring gambling on the WWE. It doesn't affect my life, but I would love to see.
It's going to affect your
I
life
would love to
positively.
see those people become poorer than they already are.
It's not going to happen. Wing Gap is going to be a metropolis
Yeah. Oh,
with
wait.
WWF betting.
You might be onto something. Little Vegas becomes
Yeah.
actual Vegas.
yes, let's go.
Right.
Let's
Little
go.
Vegas becomes actual Vegas by betting on WWE.
Yeah. I
It's
can see it
weird.
happening.
It's weird because I mean, how many real upsets are there in wrestling? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's so.
There aren't.
I'm so out of the loop, but like, there's like channels dedicated to like lower bracket wrestling. Like,
Yeah,
what
it's
they've
great.
done is, I don't know.
I'm a big micro wrestling guy.
Those guys stink. I'm glad they keep dying because they're stupid midgets.
Why?
Jesus.
Well, Cowboy died.
Yeah. Rest
Dalton.
in piss.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Hank
dude.
Dalton
Yeah,
died.
dude.
No way. That is
That's
a rest
harsh.
in
Yeah, that's
power.
harsh.
That dude will drown in a puddle.
No, he won't.
Yeah, dude.
Michael.
I think
big
they
and
go
tough.
by little person, Michael.
No, they're micros.
I don't think they. He
It's
said
the
midget.
micro
He said
wrestling
midget.
I did
Federation.
say midget. Couple
He
beer
did,
mics
he
is
did.
call him
I mean,
midget.
come on.
Couple beer mics call him midget.
Yeah, well, that's not nice.
I don't care.
Well, Hank Dalton.
Oh, what? What? Fuck those dudes. Shitty promos.
No,
and-
they're great promos. One guy's
Terrible.
like Michael Jackson.
Over it, dude.
Whatever.
I can't believe you knew names. This is I couldn't be more confused.
Yeah, like I
I'm
said,
a
the
diehard
people
micro guy.
who are betting on wrestling.
Wow. Cool. Real nice.
Yeah.
Gold tooth. Loser.
I'll save my money and
Yeah.
not bet on fake wrestling. Buy another one. That's crazy. There's no way they pass that.
Well, they also said that they
There's
could.
no way. It's like betting on soap operas. They won't do
Well,
it.
they also said they could do
Down south, they will.
They could do because you can do live betting.
People are already doing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
not
But you could
online.
do. They,
Yeah.
they said you could do like live betting. Like you could say like, there's going to be 4 kickouts in the match, stuff like that, or like
That's so.
he's going to go off the top rope, or the match is going to be over under 15 minutes. Like
Okay, yeah,
those
sure.
kind
Yeah,
of bets.
yeah.
And those kind of bets you can't really rig.
Unless you're the guy
Actually,
in
you
the
can rig
ring.
all of them.
Well, sure.
It's fake.
Well, you could, but the bets are live, so they're going up right as the match starts.
Oh,
So like.
okay, yeah, then that's perfect.
I
So
feel
like
this
you
is
wouldn't know
only popular
beforehand
in Japan.
what the bets would be, and they wouldn't know what the bets would be because they're the wrestlers and they're
Don't
not looking at their phones while they're wrestling. So,
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I mean,
fair
that-
enough.
those
Yeah,
could
we got 7 minutes left in the first period. It's 7-3 Florida.
Good God.
10 goals in the first period.
How does anybody?
10 goals.
How does anybody watch that sport?
What,
Jesus
hockey?
Christ.
Yeah.
Fucking 10
Yeah,
goals. It's
I
not
used
even-
to
I'll take
like it. I
Big
don't know.
bucks. Yeah, so we will be doing a Saturday night.
had he tailed me, he'd have that gold that Italian horn by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have put $69 on that game.
Yep.
But now I'm a fucking
You
loser.
should start putting like real money on stuff.
Yeah, I will, Mike, when I get it in the pot.
Put
I got
put
like $100 in there.
$69 on Roman Reigns to have 4 kickouts.
Yeah.
and then laugh your ass off on the way to the jewelry store.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you're having a serious conversation with your wife.
About what?
Hey,
What about losing?
I don't
losing my
have
money
the
to
mortgage
WWF?
this year,
Yeah.
this month.
Yeah, if the Dudley boys would have broken 4 more tables.
Just Dave, I'm leaving you.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's fucking wild. That's the craziest shit I've heard in a while.
Whatever. I'm ready to bet the WWF.
All right. Well, if it happens,
Yeah.
if it happens,
Oh,
we're,
if it
we're
happens,
doing that for a
69
pay-per-view.
bucks.
Yeah,
69 bucks for
absolutely.
15
For sure.
suplexes.
We're not going to go all in like we go all in for the studio live bet, but for sure, yeah, we'll get a pay-per-view.
I want to make people money.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Doing it for the fans. I think we hit 100 fans, I think.
Do we need a Twitter account where we start giving out gambling tips every night?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think we
man.
need an Instagram,
Yeah.
Studio Bets, for all the kids.
We should get an OnlyFans. And then you could provocatively give out
Yeah.
gambling tips.
We'll just put it on.
off.
We'll just put it
And
on
then
Dave's. We don't need
yeah.
a new one. Put it on
yeah,
yours.
yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because the money we make from the OnlyFans, we then gamble with.
Perfect.
It's like a. you just-
That's that, and then that's when we make the big bets.
April 22nd for the Garcia and Tank fight.
I think I'm home April 22nd. Oh, that's going to be right around 420. Good luck. I'm going to be
All right.
So should we move on to NFL free agency, or does nobody care
Yeah,
about
no,
that?
let's.
Yeah,
oh,
we'll
I do
talk
care
in-
big time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miles
So-
Sanders?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fine. He can go.
Okay, fine. What do you
with
think
that.
about Rashad Penny?
I mean, if he could stay healthy, but apparently he cannot.
Yeah.
So
I'm fine with Gainwell and Boston Scott.
now Rashad Penny will be on a prove it deal. It's
Yeah.
only a 1-year deal. So if he can stay healthy for 1 year and kill it, then that's a good signing. But
Glad Kelsey stayed.
yep, Kelsey's staying.
Fletcher Cox for a little bit of money.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I understand it because they got young guys. They're going to have young guys on the defense because a lot
Yeah.
of people are leaving. But he wasn't great last year. I mean, he's still
No.
fine.
Yeah. I think maybe it's more of a atmosphere kind of thing, and
Yeah,
you know they do need the help because they did lose a couple guys this week already. They
Yeah.
were key defensive players. So.
yeah. Like Hargraves is gone.
Yep.
Slay was gone for like a day, and then
Yeah.
they just re-signed him for 3 years.
Yep.
I
Brandon
thought-
Graham's coming back.
Yeah, Slay for 3 years. He's 32 already. I don't think that's going to age well, but
Yeah, I didn't.
you know
really-
how the NFL is. They just release him
Yeah.
after a year, and whatever.
And then Kelsey's staying.
Yep.
That's the best spot to be in, though, when you got somebody on a prove it. Because
Oh, yeah.
they actually show up.
Yeah.
You don't take plays
Oh, yeah.
off. You
Yeah.
don't take plays off. You get, like baseball, all of a sudden you get a guy with a career. It's incredible how you get a career year when you're about to get paid.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully he can stay healthy. I never liked Miles Sanders, mostly because he went to Penn State.
Boom.
Sure.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
But he also,
Watch out the second mile.
Yeah.
I also don't think he's that good. He doesn't hit the hole very well. He kind of dances around the backfield. It's a lot of lost yardage.
He's not great in Madden either.
Wow. No, he's not.
Yeah, he's not.
But I always liked Boston Scott. Just hits that hole,
Yeah, and he's gone.
gone.
They don't need any of
fucks
them.
up the Giants.
Honestly, they don't need any of them. You just get in that goal line formation.
yeah, and just drive down the
and
field.
just push 3 yards.
3 yards in a
Yeah.
cloud of dust.
Boom. It's
Yeah.
like you're Woody Hayes again. Yeah.
Big Papa's back at center. We'll be fine.
Yeah. No, the offensive line is going to be good again.
Yeah.
Defensive line will be fine. Hargrave's a big loss, but
Bradbury's staying. Yeah, I think you said that
yep, they
already.
signed him.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers smoked enough peyote to go to the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for my nephew.
Is he getting a bunch of money?
Does anybody
He
here
came
like
on-
him?
I do only in the sense because I know him from the podcasting world, not the football world.
Okay.
I saw him on who's the punter who's got a
Pat
podcast.
McAfee.
So he had it.
McAfee's
WWF
great.
guy.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
I don't watch his show, but I do like.
He bets on wrestling.
I do like that he has a tank top on in everything he does. I saw an interview with him, and from what I understand from the clips and whatnot, is Aaron Rodgers is getting paid a shitload of money to go to the Jets. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He'll command a. But then he's telling them they got to get like certain players and stuff like
Well, no, he
balls
said
in
like
his court.
he broke that whole thing down, and he was like, that wasn't what happened, and it kind of like took wind. He goes, I suggested what we should do, but he goes like, then someone took that and it went into the internet.
Okay.
And he's like, and then everybody just made all this shit up about me. I like Aaron Rodgers in that sense of like, he's like, no,
Well, yeah, and
he's very black and white. You don't get much else than that.
as long as
very
he doesn't
Michael
show his
Jackson.
dick, he's
All right.
on a good path. Well, Brett Favre
Yeah, Farvey, old tuna can.
did the
Favre.
same exact thing.
Yeah.
Played for the Packers, then went to the Jets.
So you're saying that you
Showed his
think
dick
that
to
Aaron
Jen
Rodgers is
Sturger.
going to show his dick next?
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
Yeah, in a dark room.
I'm going to him. I'm going as him for Halloween.
Yeah, yeah, with a little bipper out. Yeah,
You want to bet on it?
Yeah, he's going to the Jets.
But who are the Jets? Fuck the Jets, right? Like,
Right,
what are
they're
they going
terrible.
to do?
The Jets are the Jets.
What's he
I have
gonna
no
do?
beef with the
What's
Jets.
well, like, what's he
my
gonna
dad and
do?
nephew
What's he
like
gonna do with the
Jets,
Jets?
so
Nothing. And
Nothing.
That,
He wasn't
yeah,
even good
yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one from the Jets is like, we're doing it this year.
No, exactly.
Yeah, no.
And it's why
Let's
it's
bet against the Jets.
It's why it's a terrible move for the Jets. They're going to take up a lot of cap space.
Yeah.
With
There you
his
go.
contract, they're going to get nobody else around him,
And he
they're-
don't give a fuck.
He doesn't exactly. And they're just going to kick the can down the road, and they'll be just as bad off next year or whenever he finally does retire because they won't be able to afford the supporting cast.
Yeah, he'll
around
take that
him.
money,
and
start
now,
a podcast, do ayahuasca, and everyone's like, who's this guy?
Yeah,
And
right.
Stop,
You'll
stop
have
be a
talking
Big
about
Apple
him.
guy.
Yeah, you'll have a shit quarterback like Zach Wilson, but and then you'll have no supporting
Yeah.
pieces around him, and you'll be the Jets.
Yeah.
That's why the Jets are the Jets.
They're
Yeah,
terrible.
and
Do
he,
you know anyone who likes the Jets?
My dad and nephew.
My
like the
uncle
Jets.
does.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that
a
Fireman
couple of-
Ed guy.
Who's
Yeah,
Fireman Ed?
Fuck
That
him.
fucking
Oh, yeah, that
douchebag
stupid
that's the
fake fireman,
Yeah.
Why don't you get in
Is
the
it
fucking,
stolen
why don't you get in
valors?
the house?
He's still alive?
Pretty much.
She's still alive?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Fuck
it's
that
coming.
guy.
It's coming.
I'm gonna look him up. And
If
see
not,
See if he's
rest
got
in
an
prison.
OnlyFans, Dan.
Well, I want to see if maybe he's rest in prison. I feel
Yeah.
like he had some
might.
issues.
I feel like there was something.
Yeah, so do I.
would see
I
if he
mean,
has an
maybe that's
OnlyFans.
just like wishful thinking, but I feel like
Yeah.
he was involved in some kind
No,
of
I also hope that he's dead.
Dallas released. Zeke. Ezekiel,
Yeah, his last play was the
Getting
terrible.
flattened.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
getting drilled.
Who was that? Their quarterback? Or
No.
Now as their running back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they could get rid of their quarterback.
Now
too.
where's he going to the Jets?
Well, let's just remember Dallas sucks, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know where he's gonna go.
Fireman Ed was once charged with simple assault at a Jets game in 2010. So
he was honking hooters.
Yeah, someone probably was stepping on the flag and he put him down.
Yeah.
Somebody raised a Giants hat while he was lifting his Jets hat, and he started pushing the guy.
Oh, well, I get that. I get it.
Rest in prison.
Yeah,
Just
rest in prison.
I get
Stay
it.
dead.
I do the same
You
thing.
old jerk.
I would do the same thing
Yeah.
because I'm a fucking child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here.
Raise that hat in front of
Yeah,
me, you
yeah,
fuck.
how dare you? On guard.
I don't understand
On
people.
guard to a duel.
Yeah, I don't know where Zeke's going to end up.
Probably in Canada. Because he fucking stinks.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Hanging out with
Canadian Football
Flutie.
League.
Yeah, he's not good
Yeah,
at
he's
all.
probably going to need some flutie
He's
flavor.
not
That's good,
he's
Mike.
not fast
Stupid
anymore.
autistic kid.
He's injured a lot.
Yeah.
And he's constantly eating cereal after plays, which I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Flutie Flakes.
But yeah, he's
Yeah, maybe it was.
sponsor.
Maybe he was just
not good.
foreshadowing.
No.
Yeah.
And
But
then-
somebody will pay him. Somebody stupid like the Jets will pay. Rodgers on his way out.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to pay Zeke.
Yeah.
he'll be a Redskin by the end of the week.
Or
Yeah,
he'll
good call.
Or
What
he'll
are
that.
Is that what they're called now?
Oh shit! My bad. I don't call them the
Corey!
Commanders. That's the
Yeah.
worst
Yeah.
name I've
It's
ever
the
heard.
worst.
I know the Redskins is a racist name, and I'm not about that. But holy shit, the Commanders is the worst
Well,
name.
it's our
I've ever
commander in
heard.
chief.
It's so bad.
I know.
Commanders.
It's not as bad as the Cleveland Guardians, though.
Guardians is bad too.
Oh,
It is
Guardians
bad.
is horrendous.
Right.
It's really
Yeah.
bad. I would rather they call them the fucking Iron Pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That name is.
But the Chiefs get away
bad
with
And
too.
oink, oink,
but
oink,
it
oink.
makes
What was
sense.
the racist term that was
who's
used
not-
for
yeah.
the Iron Pigs before they? Because it wasn't originally.
I know the answer. I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
What is it?
I'm not saying
No,
it either.
the before the Iron
It was a
Pigs,
Hispanic racist.
correct.
Yeah, yeah,
Be-
yeah. yeah.
before-
I just don't. I don't care about saying
the
it.
Iron Pigs mascot was named Ferris, the first name was Pork Chop.
Yeah, yeah.
And that got them in some hot water.
Yeah, I didn't know that term was racist.
Neither did I.
Yeah,
But I do recall.
and I grew up in a very racist '80s. I feel like the most racism is when I grew up. Not that I was racist, but I'm just saying like I've heard it all.
You think?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think there's a more time to have grown up racist than the '80s.
Do you regret the people that you hung out with?
What's that?
Do you regret the people that you hung out with?
Not
that
at
you had
all.
to be
Not at all.
subjected to
No,
that?
I was a part of people who weren't racist.
Okay,
He was
good.
at Teens for Christ.
Sharp
Yeah.
skinheads against
Yeah.
racial prejudice.
Yeah,
That's why I shaved my head.
Yeah, all right, that's cool. That's
yeah.
chill.
Yeah.
Cool, very good.
I was very ahead of the times.
Yeah, yeah.
What was
Got out of that.
Yeah,
Sharps? Never heard of that before.
I have.
No.
Unbelievable. Anybody else? Baker Mayfield
Yeah,
He's getting
signed
paid.
with the Bucks.
Yeah, put some weight on too, old Baker.
Yeah. Well,
He didn't look
he's,
as
he's not a
Mr.
very good
Cool.
pro. It bothers me.
Yeah.
Where did he leave from?
The Chargers
Oh, he was
No, he got
he was with the
yeah.
Rams.
or the Rams. Yeah,
Yeah.
But he was
He
their
was ramming
starter,
it.
right?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Yeah.
What
Because
the
he was
fuck?
Browns to Carolina, right? And then
and
then Carolina to the Rams.
to the Rams. And
Basically
he was
for the
good for like
playoffs.
he was good for like 2 games with the Rams, and that was it.
Who's supposed to be good this year in football?
What do you mean, players or
Yeah,
teams?
like there's always like a team like
I mean, the Chiefs will be good.
Yeah.
The Eagles
Yeah.
will be good.
How about that weirdo?
Cincinnati will be good.
Bills will be
yeah,
good.
Jackson Mahomes.
Bills will be
Yeah,
good. Bills
dude,
will be
he
good.
is-
If the Bills did
been seeing some
anything
clips on
to
him,
get
dude. He's
consistency,
Unhinged.
but
Yeah,
they might
he is.
they could score 40
Someone
one
should have
day.
punched him in the
This is
mouth a
two
while
conversations
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
They could score
He
40
should have been
one
his
day,
brother.
and
Rubbing
then
in
get
an
absolutely
elevator.
skunked the next week.
Yeah.
Like you can't do
in
that
the
in the
background,
playoffs.
like,
You got to be on
Yeah,
every
yeah.
every week.
Right.
So,
Delusional. Mahomes'
God,
brother.
the first period's finally over. 7-3 Florida.
Holy
10
What
shit.
do you think happened there? Hockey's never been this way. What do you think's happening? Because I
think
see
they're
I
having
see it
more
happening
fun.
it with the UFC, whereas I think things are just changing because gambling's involved.
No, I think hockey needed it to get more fans and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So what
More
did they
goals
do?
Scored.
Everybody got a shitty goalie.
No, they took
No,
they
they
took
just
away
Loosen the rules up a little
yeah,
bit.
Yeah, they took
Yeah.
away like some offsides wasn't so.
all right, yeah,
wasn't so
yeah,
egregious.
yeah.
Icing wasn't so egregious.
With the same thing,
they did it right. Like
2 line
would the
passes
same thing
and stuff,
happen?
or
Would the
those are
same
just
thing happen
gone?
with soccer?
Yeah.
Could you do that with soccer?
I think so.
you could
Not in their country, right?
right.
You're not going to touch that sport. Over here, they would probably try and do it and like make it like
The
American
MLS,
Gladiators.
the MLS could probably.
I just think
pull
the
it off.
issue with soccer is the field's just too big.
Yeah.
Like in hockey, the rink's small enough. That
But do you think
you
that's
can go
an
from side to
issue?
side constantly.
Low scoring? Because
No, people like it.
I never understood soccer, and I worked with this Italian guy, and Sicilian, sorry, and he explained soccer to me, and I watched soccer with him, knowing I couldn't tell you what the rules are, but in that moment, I understood soccer. And it was one of the most intense things I ever watched. And I looked at him and I was like, oh, I fucking get this. But if you don't understand soccer, that game is not that way. But I liked soccer, and I don't talk shit or dislike soccer anymore after watching, he was into, I forget, they have a cannon for their fucking logo. And I was
Arsenal?
yes, and I was into Juventus, or
Juventus,
who was the guy, Pogba. So I would just root against him, and like he was like,
How about these
"Oh."
names, huh?
Yeah, jeez,
Yeah.
Louise.
No, I mean, we watched. He had soccer on every day. He was like, that's his sport. He literally day and night watched it nonstop. But once I understood it, it was exciting as watching fighting.
Yeah.
But then I just stopped watching it, and but then I stopped watching it because it was so hard to follow. Where I was like, cool, like I want a team and I want to follow it, but then they were like, this is the Euro League, then this is this league, and then this is this league, and I was like, I'm out.
A lot of leagues, a lot of
The
tournaments.
best
Yeah.
thing that they do is the relegation and promotion. Like if
Yeah,
you're
it's
the
great.
last, if you're the last,
Which is why the
bottom
World
three.
Cup's popular, because
Yeah.
then it's something everybody understands. But I want to follow soccer. I just have no.
Well, when does
But
when does MLS start?
Who cares?
Yeah, it's awful. It's just
MLS
a bad
is-
league.
MLS
so then, what do
really?
you follow? See, that he's already confused because he thought you were following that.
No, I knew.
I'm out.
you were in the Premier
USA,
League.
Yeah, English-
USA.
English Premier League for me. If you're gonna watch
Yeah.
the MLS, just
So it's
go,
English
go watch
Premier
a good,
League?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go watch a good high school game if you want to watch the MLS.
Pretty
They're-
much.
He's
they're-
got an
they're
Arsenal
trash.
flag.
I mean, it is getting better.
Yeah.
I say that loosely, but it's not. It's still
Maybe
not good.
I don't know.
All right,
It's
so
still not good.
And then English Premier League is going to be what, over in like May? You said.
Yeah. Late August to,
Oh.
to early May.
Oh, okay. So we have time to pick a team.
Yeah. I mean,
then-
season's just about
Okay.
Now,
to answer
you
your
can
question
correct
earlier-
correct me if I'm wrong, but the Premier League just does a
flips the table
season,
over.
right?
Oh, there's no
Yeah.
playoffs.
No playoffs.
See,
That's
they,
yeah.
that's one thing they could probably change.
Yeah. So you play. There's 20 teams. So you play the other 19 twice. One home, one away.
Okay.
38 games. At the end of 38 games, whoever has the best record, most points, 3
Yeah.
points for a win, 1 for a draw, they win.
So
So
dumb.
what I like about it, right,
dumb.
is it could be dumb. what I like about it is, so if you have this amazing season and you have like one shit game in the semifinals, you're done.
You're fucked. Yeah.
Okay.
So you get paid for having a great team through the entire season.
Yeah,
that's the pay.
you right. It's the consistency. So now, like, this past
Well,
season,
the only problem was like I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago when Manchester City was just like crazy.
Oh yeah,
And they basically won the whole league like
by March.
yeah, like there was like 4 games left for every team.
So then
They had
the
already won it.
intensity comes
So those
from
games didn't
every
matter.
game matters.
Yeah,
Yeah, until they don't. Which
Yeah.
is what,
So instead
what
of
I was
like
saying.
the opposite of
okay.
like where you would build up to playoffs and like how football is,
Right.
this is like every single game. Like we need to do this. Then you're like foreshadowing and you become obsessed with the season. I get it.
Like
It's like
the-
the Phillies almost too. Like they won the National League championship, but it doesn't matter because they didn't win the World Series.
right. Or the year that the Patriots went undefeated
Yeah.
until the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So were they clearly the best team that year? For
sure.
Yeah.
Should they have won something? Yes.
Yeah,
Did
but
they
they
did they get tripped up by Eli Manning and come
they
away with
sure
nothing?
did.
They did.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's so like whatever. But that wouldn't happen. They would have finished the season regular season. They would have put the body to work. But to go back to the point about hockey, I think hockey did it right. Maybe because there's not that much tradition opening it up and scoring. The rules in baseball with like pitch clock and like games ending on a guy stepping out of the
Yeah,
batter's
I
box.
wonder how long
that
that's
is
gonna last.
Horrible.
I wonder
That
how
is-
long that's
yeah,
gonna last.
So they're trying to increase scoring and shorten game times and
Yeah.
make the bases as big as a pizza box so people steal more bases and it's horrible.
Who's your team for the Premier
Baseball?
League?
Oh, Liverpool for sure. Easy, yeah.
I mean, I think
We
the
gotta-
pitch
I mean, do we
clock-
jump on board with Liverpool, or
I mean,
do we,
they're in fourth
as a
place.
trio, turn against Dan and pick?
Well, no, I think we can
different
each
team.
pick our own team. I think
all right.
that's what makes it fun.
Right.
I'm not a bully. That was totally a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm suddenly
Does what's his name
rethinking-
still play for Chelsea? The Hershey, the guy from Hershey.
no.
Dan Cortez.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Pulisic.
Yeah.
So what do you think about? While he's looking at it, what are you thinking about the pitch clock?
Pitch count?
Yeah.
I think the pitch count will work.
Yeah.
I'm fine if they don't touch baseball at all. It's old
He
as
does.
shit.
He
Yeah,
does still
yeah.
play
and
for
whatever.
Chelsea.
Does he? Okay.
He doesn't.
Yeah, why would
I mean,
you
he's
fuck
fine.
with baseball?
The problem with baseball is the games start at 7:30, and
They're over at
holy
midnight.
shit, they go till midnight.
Yeah.
Especially like Phillies games because they hit lots of homers and stuff.
Yeah.
Those games just never end.
Yeah. I guess you could speed that up.
So
The pitch clock, I think, is okay.
once they get
But
used to
ending
the
a
pitch
game-
clock, it'll be fine.
And then ending a game on like that shit sucks.
Yeah,
Like,
that,
that's
no,
just
that
ruining
stinks.
the game.
But I think what's going to happen is teams will get used to that. I think the first couple months you'll see a whole lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
where people are like, these rules suck. These are terrible. And
then-
eventually they'll get used to it.
Yeah.
and then it'll never happen. And then you'll just get you, and you won't even notice it.
Okay. But it'll speed the game up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We've already seen it in spring. In spring training, games are like 2 hours,
Yeah, I'll take it.
2 hours and 20 minutes
Yeah, nice.
instead of three and a half, 4.
Yeah.
I mean, part of what I like about baseball though is like day games that are 4 hours, and if you're at the park, like you feel like you get your money's worth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's one thing that I will miss. But for the most part, I mean, when I turn on a game at 7 and it's going to be over at 9:15, I'm happier about it.
Yeah, because then you're not up all night.
Yeah.
On a,
But even the
Ron
thing.
Shear style.
Yeah. Starting extra innings by putting a guy on second base, that's stupid too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Wait, what are
Very
they doing?
provocative.
I don't know what the
They've done that for a while.
Starting. For the extra
Yeah,
innings.
for-
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I understand they're trying to like do things, like where they're because they do the same thing with hockey in the third overtime. Don't they? Didn't they
in the
change overtime
playoffs,
rules?
I think
Yeah.
don't they go four on four, and then
3-on-3. Yeah. Because
Now-
that's what's great about hockey is you get. So let's say Montreal scores 4 goals and whatever now, and it's 7-7.
Yes.
They get 5 minutes to play, and then they'll do a shootout till a winner.
Oh yeah. Till they. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you're not going to walk away with a tie or anything weird.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I got that 13 game package. April 9th is the first
Nice.
one I got. Yeah.
very nice.
So
Think
I'm
the Phillies
excited
are going
to
to
see
Super
how that
Bowl?
goes.
What do you have
Probably
tickets to
Oh, yeah.
that are available? You had said.
I think I have June 11th.
You were asking if I wanted the tickets and I couldn't go.
Yeah. So
What
I
was
gotta
that
figure
date?
That was June 11th.
Why couldn't I go on June 11th?
You
I
said
have
you
no
couldn't
clue
go.
what's going on.
This is good radio.
Yeah,
This is good
yeah,
radio.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I was gonna say I was like, hey, just give him the Dan and Corey, but I don't know why it wouldn't commit to fuck. I think it was because I thought we'd be open.
Yeah.
there you
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
This is just riveting. People are on their drive listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
Why don't you
What do-
announce a score?
What do I have on the?
Why don't you announce a score to
Well,
a
I
game
was
no
gonna-
one's watching?
All right, you want to go to MVP talk?
Yeah, I wanted to. Now we can place. You can place this bet if you'd like. It's an NBA futures bet. It's for the MVP. I think Embiid's gonna win it.
You think?
Okay, so I have conspiracy theory corner.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, all day,
Yeah.
every
Put on
day.
your tinfoil hat.
So
I'm looking up odds while
Yeah.
he's talking. I'm looking
well,
up
the odds
odds.
just dropped. He was like a plus 400 last night before the game, and then after the game, it's like plus 150, I think.
Oh, really?
And I think Jokic is also plus 150.
Do you want a beer?
He might even be in the minus territory this morning. But anyway,
Can't be. No way.
I think he is.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. So this past week, there was a big racial problem where JJ Redick and Kendrick Perkins talked back and forth about the MVP.
You're
Kendrick-
right. He's minus 110.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
So Kendrick Perkins basically said Jokic is
I'm good.
in the lead for the MVP because he's white. Jokic is a very good player.
yeah.
Now, is he getting more votes because he's white? No, I think he's getting more votes because he's doughy, and MVP voters look at him and think, "Man, I could be just like that."
Yeah, that's me.
like
That's me.
That's
Yeah.
me. Like I could do that.
Yeah.
Whereas they look at Joel Embiid, who does all these crazy athletic scoring, 33 points a game, like whatever, and they're like, well, he's just a monster.
He can shoot threes. He can be in the
Yeah,
post.
like he can do anything,
yes.
scoring wise.
Yeah, but last year when Jokic won it,
Mm-hmm.
and then they like went to his village and like somebody drove on a cart like was pulled by a goat.
Yeah.
And it was just like him and this like straw house like hanging out with goats and
Yeah,
they
the
like
European feel-good story.
right and they like
Yeah,
hand
no,
him
it's
a
a total
trophy and
feel-good
like
story.
like he hugs the goat, he
Yeah.
hugs the trophy,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
like, yeah, sure, yeah.
So
Joel Embiid's not hugging a goat.
no, he's like fighting lions.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, but I think that whole discussion has now scared voters.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
voters are instead of saying like no, I didn't do that. They're thinking about it. They're like, well, am I doing that? And I don't want to be.
I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Right.
the guy who might be doing that.
You
So-
want to say I have a black friend or like yeah, I'm not that
So
guy.
now
I'm
I'm
not
going
that guy.
to
I
vote.
voted for Embiid.
Yes.
So now
We're a sticker.
Yeah.
I voted.
yeah.
I voted
Yes.
for Embiid.
Yeah.
So now
so that
they're
people
looking
know
at
that
it,
you're not that guy.
Yeah. So now they're looking at it as how they usually look at it. Like Giannis won 2 times in a row, and then they were like, well, he can't win a third. We're gonna vote for somebody else. They're doing it before where they were like, oh, Jokic could win his third. But now that this narrative's out there, they're like, should he really win his third in a row? Like maybe we should give it to somebody
we're putting
else.
term
Yeah.
limits on now.
Well, but they always did that.
Which
so
we do that with Congress. Am I
so
right?
when Giannis won 2 in a row, when Giannis won 2 in a row,
Bird won 3 in a row, right?
yes, he did.
He's the man.
Michael Jordan did not. LeBron James did not. Like
yeah.
th-
Conspiracy.
they should probably have. If anybody's going to win it, it's going to be Michael Jordan 3 times, right? Like that's crazy. So basically, I guess what they're saying now is what they said before. When Jokic won it twice in a row,
I hate
when
LeBron.
Giannis won it twice in a
I hate
row, they were
LeBron.
like, well, Giannis hasn't done anything in the playoffs by that point. He's won one now. But they're like, he hasn't done anything in the playoffs. We're not going to vote for him again. Steve Nash won it 2 years in a row. They were like, we're not going to vote for him again, whatever.
Canadian.
Well,
yeah.
That's another conspiracy.
absolutely.
Yeah. They hate.
So,
Oh yeah.
but now they're doing it the right way, whereas they're saying, well, should Jokic really get it a third time? No, he probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like nobody else did.
And you haven't given it to Embiid yet.
Right. And they're saying maybe Giannis will get it. That's the only thing I think might slip this bet up. They might just give it to Giannis because he's on the best team. They have the best record.
Giannis is plus
Yeah,
one.
but
And Giannis is very good. Jokic is very good. They're all very good. But a lot of people are coming out now saying, maybe it's Embiid's turn. And
All right,
he's
so
in
are we gonna
negative
put-
money now.
He's minus 110. So you would
what's
have
that
to put
mean?
up.
So
you would
people are betting on
So when
who's
I'm
going to be MVP.
Yeah,
Oh, so when I put 69 on,
bet on 2 raindrops,
Look,
which rolls down the
pervert.
window fastest.
It's like, you ever see the movie Rat Race where they bet on the maids that are holding onto the curtains, and whichever one falls first, that's who loses. Yeah, they just bet on
all
everything.
right, so
So season
if
awards,
I
we
put-
got Joel Embiid minus 110. You got to put up 110 to win 100. So it's basically a 50-50.
So what if I put $69 up?
You'd win
pervert.
like 63 or something.
Mike,
Yeah.
it was my grandfather's favorite number.
Yeah. Sounds like he's a pervert.
I bet it
too.
was.
But it's
He is
but
no longer with
Giannis
us.
is
Rest
plus,
in
is plus
pervert.
250.
yeah,
So that's a good value.
yeah. The only thing
Jokic is plus 160.
that worries me about Embiid obviously is health, because he does sit out games every once in a while.
He got
He
asthma.
hasn't.
He's
the
just
past
he's,
couple weeks.
He's just big, and
Devin Booker's plus 100,000. $25 wins you 25,000.
he ain't winning it.
I know.
I would say put some money down on Embiid. I think it's his year.
All right, so $69 on Embiid.
I'm not going to tell you what to bet. I'm just saying if you want to bet.
Bet,
He- he
bet
winked.
responsibly.
Yeah.
He winked.
When
You're supposed to bet that, Dave.
Yeah.
when do they announce that? That's at the end of the season after the playoffs.
I think it's right before the finals. Or
Which the finals are in June. That's what sucks. You put
So I
that
got
money.
time.
You put that money up now.
that's what I
but-
hate about futures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's just sitting there.
sits there, just laughs at
It's
you.
money
Yeah.
that you could be making
Yeah. Betting on the
by
rain.
tailing me nightly. Sure.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. Like,
Right.
what if?
Yeah.
Well, I guess WrestleMania's after.
What
that.
if Mr. Fuji gives him the sand to like
Yeah.
throw in someone's eye, and
He's dead.
Mr. Fuji?
Yep.
I'm sure he is. He was old in the
Nah,
80s.
he's fucking dead, man.
Yeah. All right.
Rest in pervert.
I don't think Fuji was a pervert.
I think he was.
He's-
So he threw the sand in your eyes.
What did he
Yeah,
do after
I'm.
that?
I hope Embiid gets it. I think it's well deserved.
I think it would be nice.
He's pretty much carrying the team.
Yeah, he's gone through a lot. I think the narrative of Harden too being on the team, like Harden's really helped him a lot. Harden's
Yeah.
been really good this year.
What do
Yeah.
they look at in an MVP? What are the top tier things?
It's so weird. They do all these weird stats now, like VORP and
What is VORP?
Doesn't
Nobody
your,
knows.
Your shirt
All
says.
right.
Doesn't your shirt say VORP?
yeah, it does say VORP. This is a Jokic Embiid shirt.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So there's all kinds of weird stats.
This
VORP
kind
is
of conspiracy with
VORP
him
is
wearing the
value
shirt.
over
Yeah.
value over replacement player.
Yeah, but
So, like-
who knows what that even?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, what is?
So like if you had a middle of the road player or,
Yeah.
or you, whatever, and how much
Oh, Luke Longley.
a Luke Longley. Didn't he just make amends with Jordan? I think so.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Oh, he was totally.
trashing him.
He
Yeah.
was butthurt about getting cut out of the Last Dance.
Yeah.
But then,
Who wouldn't be upset if they got cut out of that?
yeah. So but Jordan.
I don't follow
Jordan-
basketball, and that was one of the
Jordan
greatest
lied.
documentaries ever.
Yeah, Jordan lied and said how he valued Luke Longley.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
care
he don't
about
give a
anybody,
fuck about anybody but
but just
himself.
winning
Yeah,
and
yeah,
himself.
yeah.
So like he found out Luke Longley was butthurt, and then he was like, oh yeah, no, I really value Luke Longley as a person. And then they handed Luke Longley an iPad, and then he watched the video, and he's like, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And then we just buried that.
And he gave him like Jordans that were signed. Like, here you go, kid.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Michael was like, he's lucky he didn't get killed like my dad for my gambling.
Yeah. Luke was next on the list.
Yeah.
Oh,
probably.
we got to stop before we have to stop our gambling before we get killed.
Yeah.
But
That's
when
important.
do we do that?
I don't-
Like
we-
3 seasons from now?
Yeah.
After
Okay,
my
okay.
death.
Yeah. After they take Mike.
Somebody's the canary in the coal mine, and
Yeah.
when they drop,
So, Mike, you gotta download that app.
So
You gotta download that
So the
app.
canary makes noises.
Yeah. And then they don't.
so yeah, here's the new studio pack. The first one of us that gets killed for gambling,
We
the
all
other
have to
3
stop?
stop.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
what
right.
about being roughed up for gambling? Somebody ruffles my feathers because of a bad bet, and I owe them a couple of bucks.
You're still
Then-
the canary in the coal mine if you just have ruffled
I would
feathers.
say if you're betting $69 a game and you get
Yeah.
roughed up, maybe back it down to 30.
Yeah, I'll probably start out at
Or
30 'cause I'm not a pervert.
$23. You could do 3 $23 bets. That's what
Yeah.
I do for the fans,
Yeah.
so they can feel part of it.
I think
I love the
only
silence.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
I think the only fans,
Believe me, the show is turning into the old show,
to
so-
bet
I
is
like
the way
it.
to
By,
go.
by episode 6, this will be JC.
Yeah.
Well, he's already nervous before the show.
Yeah.
So he's already doing some Josh stuff.
Yeah.
I've officially brought back being drunk on the show.
Nice. We just need somebody to spill all over the place. And piss on the floor.
Yeah.
That's what we need. And then we got it. Yeah. And it's all good.
Literally,
there.
I redesigned the studio because I was sick of the equipment being ruined. That is why my living room is over there.
Oh man.
We could do John Morant quick. You know that story?
Oh yeah. With
No,
Lonzo.
I don't.
He's suspended for 8
John.
games.
Who's John? To fill me in.
John Morant
Gotta
is
have a beer here. Let's go.
Just Ja. It's just J-A, not
Yeah,
John.
like Ja Rule.
Ja?
I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure what it's
Like
short
Ja-
for something.
Well, like Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's short for like Jaquarius or something.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
That's what I do.
He's been kind of a knucklehead. He was at a strip club and he was waving a gun around and
Why do people
And-
do that? I've
well-
been to so many strip clubs and never been like, I'm bringing a gun.
Yeah. Well, he got it from Brandon Miller from Alabama.
Yeah.
right.
He delivered it.
I feel like if you're going to a strip club and you have that kind of money, there's no like you own the place.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
T-
like,
Demetrius.
everyone's gonna
his
suck
first
you.
name
Like
is
everyone's gonna suck you off because you have so much fucking money.
Jamel. So Jamel, his middle name is Jamel. Ja for Jamel.
Got it. So he's
tying up loose ends.
waving a gun around. Now John Morant's probably like a top 5, top 10 guard in the league. Like he's really, really good.
What sport?
Basketball.
And he's going to pretty much be the face of the league in, I would say, 3 years because Steph Curry's like 35. So he's going to be the guy in like 3 years. Well, he's, on IG waving a gun around in a strip club.
Oh,
and
yeah, I saw that. I saw
it's
that.
like, what are you doing? He's like,
Yeah.
he's probably going to make upwards of $300 million in his career. And
And
what are you
who-
doing?
at
You're
the-
pissing
at-
your life away.
Yeah.
It's not even like waving around a gun. It's waving around a gun knowing it's going to end up on TMZ
Yeah.
or Bar. Because I saw it on Barstool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, that's.
And then I saw a whole thing.
I mean,
too,
we
that,
were
like,
on
he came-
Barstool.
Yeah, right. You were getting choked out on Barstool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like,
Eating crickets
It's
and
not like, it's not like, oh, hey, like we went up to the Grandview and you hear a story about somebody losing their keys. Like, somebody's got a fucking phone. Like, you're
Yeah.
on national.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
bigger than national news. Like, you're around the world now with a
Yeah,
fucking
and
gun.
then they had to.
What happened to him?
instantly suspend him.
Yeah.
Well, he basically
they
said he
couldn't.
was
I'm like,
going to take a
that's-
break.
I
and
feel
he was
like-
going to go to rehab for I don't know
But
what.
I feel like
That's what I didn't
But
get.
I feel like this
Right.
is
He-
this is the
He's going
stuff.
to get himself right. What does that mean?
Yeah, I
Just
know.
Yeah.
either like get rid of your gun.
That's a stupid.
If you don't have a gun, you can't bring it someplace.
just
it's
talk
like-
to Plaxico Burress.
It's like back in the
He shot
day.
himself.
But
Back in the day, like you could get away with shit like this, and like the NBA would just put it
yeah.
under a fucking rug. But it's
Yeah.
like, dude, we have no
Yeah.
choice but to like.
Karl
we have
Malone.
to fine you.
Yeah.
We have to do this. Like,
Yeah. What
what are you supposed to do?
No one talks about that Karl Malone.
Jimmy
had a-
Kimmel's blackface, Karl Malone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, but real Karl
him.
Malone.
That was weird, huh?
Real Karl Malone had a
Guy
kid
stinks.
with a 13-year-old when he was in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nobody
Yeah,
talks
right.
because that's what they made a big deal about it at the All-Star game in
he was
Utah.
the ambassador from Salt
and
Lake
everybody
City.
gave him shit because like when he was in college, he had the child he had with his 13-year-old
He's in
ended
the
up playing
NFL.
and played for the Eagles.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played for the Eagles.
But
It was Demetrius Bell. Is
yeah,
that right?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But like no, it's like the greatest secret.
Yeah, and
in
it
the
never
NBA
came out until 2023.
I know, like wild, but
Yeah.
you can
But
bury
that was
that.
a time that
Nobody
could be
had
buried.
cell phones.
Yeah.
Or Instagram
Yeah, I saw a whole
cell
thing that
or
like,
gambling
that kid,
OnlyFans,
his
which I'm not letting go.
his family.
No, I think we should do it.
His family was like a nice like upper class family, but then like someone put like a hit piece out on him after the whole gun thing, which was really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just the dumbest.
Well, he was in
fucking
trouble.
shit.
He was
But
in
then,
trouble
like,
before
everybody does it.
because he
Higher
went to a high
security.
school basketball.
Like you have that
game.
much money.
And
like-
like beat up some like 16-year-old kid or something, right?
Some kid in high school called
Deserved
his
it.
sister a bitch. So the mom, Ja Morant, the dad, and the brother like went to a basketball game to like rough him up.
Light him up.
Yeah.
I think that didn't
Ride
they go
or
to his
die.
job?
Yeah.
Did he work at like a Foot Locker or something in a mall? And he went like 11 deep with dudes to like his job and was like, "Don't talk to my sister" or whatever. And they like threatened his life. Yeah. No, it's stupid.
Oh, that's family though, and that's what you do for family, right, Mike?
Yep.
And now
Yep.
Now we're on Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
New one's
So
coming
Corey-
out.
I'm gonna get away from it real
So
quick.
Corey, you
Rock
won,
was
you-
replaced with Jason.
Well, hold
Momoa.
on. I
That
have a
was
parental question.
Really easy to
Okay.
do.
I have a parental question. So I was watching Puss in Boots with my daughter.
Original or is it a new thing?
The new
or-
one. It's on Peacock now.
Okay.
It's fine. You know, it's like
Puss,
the Shrek
Duck.
Puss in Boots.
I
So,
thought we were going down a dark path.
well, we kind of are.
right.
So
All right.
my daughter goes, I gave him a new nickname. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. She's like, go pussy, go. And she's like, that's my favorite pussy. I didn't know whether I was supposed to correct her or not.
Yeah.
Like, should I say don't? Because then she will.
Sure.
If I say don't,
No, you let it go.
just let it go and let it run its
Right.
course.
You put on a new movie,
Yeah.
and then suddenly we make another less inappropriate comment.
Okay.
And we.
What would you
and
put
then-
on? Rounders?
I think so.
That's good. That's a good movie.
I love that
More
movie.
gambling.
Yeah.
That movie's that's a very intense movie. When they get
I
beat up
think-
by the cops, like I
Sure.
just wanted to turn the movie off.
Yeah.
I think Dan's on the
PCU,
right path
maybe?
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just flip the script.
Flip
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Just get it out of there.
She also said the DuckTales theme was not good, which I might drop
Whoa.
her off on a corner somewhere.
Whoa.
I wasn't.
Might be time to turn her in.
I wasn't
I think so.
really. I wasn't put out
refund?
by the Puss in Boots comment.
The go pussy go.
No, that's kids say things all the time.
Right.
The
darndest
DuckTales.
things.
Yeah, they do say the darndest.
Yeah.
But I'm a
Who used to say that?
I'm
Bill
a hard,
Cosby?
No, Mike.
Kids say the darndest thing. Was it like a TV show
Yeah,
that Bill
was.
Cosby
Art,
hosted?
Yeah.
Art
Maybe it was.
Linkletter, I think was the original.
Oh, yeah, it was Art Linkletter.
Jesus.
Not
What a
Cosby.
name.
Yeah.
That's a good pull.
So she doesn't like.
But anyway, I
DuckTales?
expect an apology.
She didn't. She's like, guys, this is stupid. Like me and my wife were singing it, and she was like, this is dumb, guys. And I was like, the fuck out of
know,
my house.
Yeah.
You know
Wow.
what I think is dumb? Yelling "Go pussy go!" How do you
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
Well,
yeah. That's
you're
my
right.
favorite pussy.
And that's how you turn.
absolutely right.
Yeah,
No, not
turn
on
the
my
tables.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Absolutely
go.
right.
How do
Okay.
you hate DuckTales?
See, I'm glad I brought that up because
Yeah,
I've learned
thank
so
you.
much.
Yep.
Learned
Yeah,
so
just
much.
different movie.
I got last thing I got. How can we get Corey Feldman to Music Fest? How can we do this?
Before we start on this, I didn't realize that he's played in Reading.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
did not know
like a
that.
lot, because I shared
Okay.
like I share his videos when they come through my. I don't search them out, but when they come into my
I do.
algorithm, I put
Yeah.
them out.
Sure.
And a friend of mine who lives in Reading is like, "Yo, he plays up here constantly," which I didn't know, but I would go see Corey's.
We have
Angels
to go.
in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as a
Oh, yeah.
crew, as a
Yeah.
crew.
Yeah, well, I would do it as a team.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna stop
Do you think we could?
No.
No.
touring and like
No,
dancing like
no,
Michael
he's-
Jackson.
He's
and all
making
that weird
money.
shit.
He's
Yeah.
making. He's not going to stop. He's
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
money. Because
I don't
people
think it's
are going
about.
to see it
I don't
as
think
like
it's about
a-
money
Oh, yeah.
for him.
No, and
I think it's
he's
like
got. I think he has fans too, like actual fans.
yeah, Corey's
me.
Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm his
Are you
fan.
gonna be a mangel?
I would be if he
Yeah.
came to Music Fest. Like, oh my god, front
Yeah.
row.
The people who decide
Probably have to do
what
like a-
acts come into Music Fest are not cool enough to be like.
Well,
let's
I
bring
wish we
Corey's
knew
Angels
someone
in.
who was very influential in the Lehigh Valley
Yeah.
that could maybe turn this tide.
Well, that's why I keep bringing it up.
Yeah.
What if we-
I'll reach
I mean,
out to
we're not in
I'll reach out to
magazines,
George
so-
Wacker and see what I can do.
oh, nothing.
Maybe
I mean, I
Tyler Rothrock
probably
can help
probably
us.
encourage everyone listening to tweet hashtag Corey to Music Fest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we get a little bit of a following going.
Yeah. It's
Now-
Corey. He's an EY.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. Whatever.
I let it slide.
Are you out
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
I let it
You're
slide.
out.
Yeah, I am because I'm a CORY guy.
All right.
Me too.
Same. I don't want him
Yeah.
here.
I could take it or leave it. Either way.
Whoa.
I'm good.
All right.
I mean, I'm a
Wait.
I'm a
Do we
Haim,
wanna
I'm a
place-
Haim guy, but I always
Yeah.
I was always a Haim guy.
Do we want to place
yeah?
a futures bet
Sure.
on Corey Feldman coming to Music Fest?
I wish we could.
I mean, I would put that's about a plus 1,000, I think.
I don't think it's happening, but I would love it to happen.
I think.
mean, if he
I think we
plays-
could go see him in Reading. I
Yeah,
don't-
but if he
what about
plays
the
in,
Allentown Fair? Would that count?
Well, why couldn't he
If-
come?
yeah.
You know how they have the free concerts at it's not Music Fest, but it's
Steel
down
Stacks?
by Steel Stacks. Yeah, like the Levitt Pavilion. Why?
because he
Get
would
him-
think
get
that
him
he
for
needs
that.
to be.
Oh no, I want to pay
Close.
top dollar.
probably
He would.
have
He would say, "I'm closing."
Music Fest Cafe. He
And they're like,
'cause
"Cool,
you gotta pay
well,
for that.
you're not, so you can go to Reading." And he'll be like, "Fine, I'll go to Reading."
Yeah.
Yeah,
pro-
like Santander, whatever. Is that what that is?
probably have
The
more
arena?
pull trying to get him to close out Martin on Main.
Yeah.
We might be. Yeah, get CF over there.
Sure.
Try to get Feldman for us.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's got to happen.
Anything.
Make it happen, Mr.
anything-
Lehigh Valley.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Maybe
I'll try
Maybe
my
most
darndest.
influential man.
It would probably just be moving a couple. If I found out the venue that actually books him and then talk to that person, you
Could you get him down here?
You probably
Could you get him down
Could we
here?
get him as a guest?
We could probably get him at State Theater.
I mean, if
An
he's
intimate session.
if he's playing in Reading, Music Fest is a step up.
Yeah, but
sure.
I'm saying his Music Fest isn't going to see the value in hosting him. So,
That's
so
yeah. He would.
So
he
I
would jump at the.
What I would
chance
have to do is find out
do Music Fest.
how to do it. We would have to find out where he played in Reading, get a hold of his booking agent because he's not talking to anyone because he's
Yeah.
a star, and then you would be like, "Look, I can
I
sell
don't
enough
think star's a
tickets."
strong enough word.
You.
If I'm honest.
All right. So where could you bring him? You could probably bring him to not what's
PPL Center for sure.
No, you would have to go smaller because you're not selling that many tickets. So what is it? Arts Quest?
The patio that Jandrew built on the back of my house.
The Arts Quest thing, you could probably get him there. You could probably get him to State Theater.
What about
If you did it independently, you could probably
about
sell
the
enough to
South?
go to
Do you
the
think the
Ice
State
House.
Theater would do it, though, or are they like too classy?
No.
I
No
think
way.
they'd do it. You would just have to be like,
Sherman Theater for sure.
well,
In Stroudsburg?
yeah, that's where you would go. That's where
yeah.
you would go with it.
That you could
Yeah.
do.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because Reading's close to
yeah.
there would be a step up. I mean, their venue's terrible.
It's
So it's
the
like, hey, would you
Poconos,
like to
baby.
lean on
Yeah.
cement? It's
Yeah.
awful.
Like,
The
but
Rocky
you've
needs to get
seen.
a wall my
I mean,
knees
you've
hurt
seen the
entire
clips.
time.
Like that's entertainment.
Yeah, but
I think,
he's also played
Shamal.
smaller. You know, like the venues you see him playing online are like the Fun House. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not. You know what I mean? Like they're not. They're just
But I think
shitholes.
you maybe we splice this up into a quick Instagram video where we,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the camera right now. Corey, I need you in the Lehigh Valley, and then you just cut that and send it to him, and he's going to take one look at and book some plane
Yeah.
tickets.
Corey, I need you in the Poconos.
Yeah, yeah.
Corey, I have a license to drive to see you play
Yeah.
somewhere in the Lehigh Valley, anywhere in the Lehigh Valley. I don't care. You're here. I'm watching. I'm buying. Okay.
I'm in. I would do.
I'll reach out. I'll
would
start
do
looking.
the-
I mean, because the more I keep thinking about it, I'm like, somebody like that, like you could talk them into doing studio
Fucking
sets.
Goonies
for, like,
never
the
die, man.
content
I would.
and, like,
Yeah, Corey.
You know what I mean? Like if he understood the value of like a full produced music video and
Yeah.
like the amount of content you would get, you could possibly book him.
I
And
would
he's
do-
come to
yeah.
Reading. Like
Yeah.
it's not a reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a reach at all.
Let's do
Corey,
it.
I would do the truffle shuffle to
Yes.
get you in the Lehigh Valley. Sure.
Corey, I will be your other frog brother if you came and played the Poconos.
There you go.
Wow. That's that. How am I gonna top that?
You're not.
We need him. We need him bad.
Gotta have him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not taking no for an answer.
No,
No.
neither am I.
I'm really horny from that.
Good.
That's why I brought it up. That's why I brought it up.
Turn me on, turn me loose.
If-
All right,
if Mike
well, my
doesn't get a
bracket's
hard on during
busted.
this, it's not-
I
not
also
So are
want
we
to
done
say-
with brackets? Is it over? Bracket
No, it's
things?
not over.
Oh.
No.
I mean,
no.
this
roll damn
next 4
tide.
days is basketball all day.
If
Well, 3
South
days
Carolina would have made it
Raise
into
up.
the tournament, I would have had them
shirt
going
off.
all the way
Yeah. Well, women's bracket. Yeah.
for the Murdaws.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I would have done it for them.
Do a women's bracket.
When's that start?
It starts on Saturday, I think. Or wait, now I think
May
it
have-
starts like Tuesday because they go like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday again. Wait, are there games next Thursday, Friday?
Are we talking women's basketball? I
Right
have
here.
No idea.
Here we go.
Well, it's usually like
It's 9-4 Florida Panthers. 13 goals.
Jesus.
Over
Holy
it starts the
Easy
weekend.
money.
It starts the week after the men's starts,
Okay.
but it's not on the same days.
Got it.
But-
Okay.
Yeah, South Carolina will probably win it all.
First round
For the
women's
Murdaws.
basketball starts tomorrow.
For sure. Okay.
March 17th.
Okay. So I got one night to put it in.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alex,
is
Alex
very
Murtaugh's,
Enrique Iglesias.
they open up against number 1 seed South Carolina. They're going to murder Norfolk State.
Yes.
For the Murdaws.
sure.
Happening.
they
So
will.
much murder.
In Hampton,
they're gonna
South
murder-
Carolina.
Yeah, they're going to murder them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
well,
what
yeah,
do you
the
got? You got
Murdaws-
anything left?
Murdaws are innocent.
I mean, he just got found guilty, so no.
No, that's
but
bullshit. No, they were railroaded.
Okay.
Railroaded.
They'll
And,
overturn that.
when
Murdered
the-
5
That will
people.
never stand.
I'll get a little. I'll do the last final word.
Corey, I need you to bust the Murtaughs out of prison.
Yeah, literally, Buster.
Yeah.
His dad. Oh man, yeah. So On 316, Corey Feldman, I want you to play the Poconos. And if you don't, I'm going to cry. And we're going to go Roll Tide to win the national championship.
I got Houston.
Who do you got?
Shit, I think I picked Houston too. Yeah, I think I have Houston Baylor in the final.
Mike?
I never got an email and I didn't get to pick anybody.
I sent it in a text, the sign-up link.
Yeah, it was like
listen.
soup. It was literally like 5 minutes before we started the show. I got a text, and I'll pick people eventually, but
All right, look out for Saturday.
I wasn't done with my statement on who I was.
You were.
Well, the camera's not on you.
We got a Saturday night special, $69 going out for all the big fans. Stay tuned.
All right.
Oh,
Studio
you know what? How I
Sports.
think it should end is like a 69 bet that like people should put on. So pick a bet.
No, we're gonna put it out on Saturday.
I think you should pick a bet now.
Oh, it's gonna be we're putting $69 on Embiid to win the MVP.
So that's what that's the bet.
No, that's not till June.
Yeah, but that's
the bet. So you put out a 60. So let's close out. You do your
bet.
thing, and then you
Find the
end
bet.
with a $69 bet that people will win money on because it's guaranteed.
Oh yeah, all right, yes. So yeah, it's guaranteed. Lock it, lockdown, lock down.
Saturday night bet for me.
Well, yeah, we'll do that.
Is the Maple Leafs over 6.5?
Okay.
And then we're taking the underdog in the UFC.
Yeah, we'll figure out which fight that's going to be. And Corey, what do you
Which
got
would
for
be Leon,
basketball?
correct?
Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right, we're taking Leon?
Leon's plus 195.
Yep. Crow Pop Park.
The NBA bets aren't live yet for Saturday, so
What do we got for? Do we want to do something for college basketball on the 18th?
So take 1.95.
I won't know who's playing yet.
All right, but
those
we'll put out a college basketball bet for the
Okay.
18th.
Sure.
So that 1.9 because it's plus 195.
Yeah.
So that 1.95.
It'll be
times-
$23 because we'll do 3 bets for $23.
Okay. All right. So 23
Equaling
bucks
69.
times 1.95. You're gonna cash $24.85.
I'll take it.
So you put $69 up to win
No,
24 bucks.
No.
$23
bucks.
$23 bets.
Yep. And how much will you win?
That one I'll win $24.
$44.85 if Leon wins on a $23 bet. You would
Yeah, but it was 3 bets. So what's the total winnings?
And then we got I'll have $24 because that's what I'm doing because all that extra money goes into the pot for the Italian horn.
Yeah.
So then what do we got for hockey? If I put $23 down for that hockey bet.
That line isn't up yet, but it's usually going to be about minus 110.
Okay, so I'll make another like $20.
Yeah.
So we got a chance to win your money back. Another $69, big win. Hey, Mike, you gotta go
No,
to the
I
increments.
have a nasal congestion.
Yeah,
There's
all right.
nothing else.
Yeah. All right, show's over. God bless everyone.
Have a night.
Never Again Radio. Get into it, brother.